What's buzzing in tech and finance? Qualcomm Pulse is here to break it all down. First up, we're tracking Broadcom's stock, which is showing incredible resilience, holding strong within its dominant short-term uptrend and giving us a bullish forecast. We'll support at 317.35 hold as it targets that key resistance at 374.45. Next, we're diving into NVIDIA, where the company's networking revenues have absolutely doubled. This surge is driven by massive investments in AI data center infrastructure, with Spectrum-X Ethernet and InfiniBand solutions leading the charge. Can NVIDIA keep this incredible momentum going? Then, a surprising development hitting the education sector. Broadcom's prohibitive VMware prices are creating a significant learning barrier for IT professionals and school districts. We'll hear from an anonymous IT director about the impact on budgets and curriculum development. And finally, we're unpacking the valuation of Broadcom stock. Is it still worth the price after Apple reduces chip orders and with its CEO selling shares? We'll explore the numbers. You won't want to miss this. Hit that like, subscribe, and bell icon so you never miss an update. Broadcom's price seeks a supportive bottom. Broadcom stock is showing remarkable resilience, holding firm within a dominant short-term uptrend. Despite some negative RSI signals weighing on momentum, the stock is trading along a rising slope and remains comfortably above its 50-day SMA, a key indicator of dynamic support. The forecast is bullish, with expectations that Broadcom will continue to rise in upcoming sessions, provided the crucial support level at 317.35 holds. The next major target for the stock is the key resistance at 374.45. This sustained upward movement, despite market fluctuations, highlights Broadcom's strong position. Analysts and investors are closely watching Broadcom's ability to maintain this upward trajectory. The stock's performance above the 50-day SMA is seen as a strong positive signal, reinforcing confidence in its short-term outlook. But can this bullish momentum last? We're also looking at NVIDIA's explosive growth in networking revenues. Is Broadcom still worth the price after Apple reduces chip orders? Broadcom stock has delivered phenomenal returns, soaring nearly 1,000% over 5 years and a remarkable 97.8% in the last 12 months. However, recent volatility, including a 6.9% pullback in the past week, and news of Apple reducing its reliance on Broadcom chips raise questions about its current valuation. While Broadcom has been in the headlines for positive developments like co-designing AI chips for OpenAI, the company's CEO recently sold a significant chunk of shares. A deep dive into valuation models like the discounted cash flow, DCF, suggests Broadcom is currently trading at a 47.7% premium to its intrinsic value, with a DCF estimated fair value of $229.45 per share. The price-to-earnings, PE ratio stands at 85x, significantly higher than the semiconductor industry average and its peer group, indicating considerable market optimism that may be outpacing fundamentals, even with its impressive growth story and a fair ratio of 53x. This analysis has sparked considerable discussion among investors. While some narratives project strong future growth driven by AI demand, others adopt a more cautious outlook, highlighting the potential overvaluation. But the impact of Broadcom's strategy isn't just on investors, it's hitting the education sector hard. Stay tuned as we explore the learning barrier created by VMware's new pricing. Broadcom's prohibitive VMware prices create a learning barrier, Pro says. The widespread adoption of VMware, particularly by school districts for distance learning during the COVID-19 pandemic, created a reliance on its virtualization technology. However, since Broadcom acquired VMware, the pricing and business strategy have shifted dramatically, favoring larger clients and creating significant challenges for educational institutions. An IT director from an Indiana public school district, speaking anonymously, revealed that their district, serving about 3,000 students, was quoted prices 3 to 6 times higher than expected after the acquisition. This increase, coupled with changes in education-related taxes and funding, is forcing the district to divert IT resources from other crucial projects, including curriculum development. Previously, the district used VMware-based virtual machines to create accessible test environments for students learning about real-world IT products, a valuable program now jeopardized by the prohibitive costs. This situation has generated concern within the IT community, with many educational institutions facing similar budget constraints and the difficult decision of whether to absorb the increased costs or seek alternative solutions, impacting both operational efficiency and educational opportunities for students. While education faces new hurdles, NVIDIA is soaring in a different arena. We're next on NVIDIA's networking revenue explosion. NVIDIA's networking revenues double. Can it keep the momentum? NVIDIA's networking business unit has emerged as a critical growth engine, with revenues nearly doubling year-over-year to a record $7.3 billion in the second quarter of fiscal 2026. This explosive growth is directly fueled by accelerating investments in AI data center infrastructure, highlighting the increasing demand for low-latency, high-throughput connections essential for scaling artificial intelligence workloads. The strong performance is largely attributed to the demand for its Spectrum-X Ethernet and InfiniBand solutions. Spectrum-X is proving popular with cloud providers seeking high-performance Ethernet networking for AI, while InfiniBand adoption is expanding among advanced model builders prioritizing efficiency and minimal latency for AI training. NVIDIA is further solidifying its position with new solutions like Spectrum-XGS, designed for large-scale AI networking. This surge has put NVIDIA at the forefront of the AI data center infrastructure market, especially given its integration of networking with its GPUs. Competitors like Broadcom and Arista Networks are also active in the AI networking space, with Broadcom focusing on Ethernet switching and custom silicon, and Arista on high-performance Ethernet switches for cloud-focused systems. Despite a higher forward P/E ratio than its sector average, NVIDIA's earnings estimates for fiscal 2026 and 2027 show significant year-over-year increases, with upward revisions in the past 30 days. That's a massive leap for NVIDIA. We've covered a lot today, but we'll be right back with a quick recap. And that's a wrap on today's Qualcomm Pulse. We saw Broadcom stock holding strong, NVIDIA's networking revenues doubling, and VMware's pricing creating barriers in education, plus a deep dive into Broadcom's valuation. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Qualcomm Pulse for all your tech and finance news, hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next update, leave a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all social platforms.